Happy Jinjer Day, everybody. Is it a holiday? For me, it is, because today is a day I've waited for quite a few months. In fact, over a year. And if you want to know why, well, I'll explain to you right now.
It's time for reaction. Welcome in. Old School Nerd.
Hey everybody, my name is Old School Nerd. I just want to let you know that this weekend has been insane. How insane has it been? Well, we started off Friday. Amazing show. Live band, Lilac is legit. Do not get it twisted. If you think they're just a family gimmick doing covers, you're missing out. And then yesterday, yeah, baby. Sunbelt Conference Championship. One hell of a game. We were there. We were there when the fans rushed the field, even though they were told not to. They did it anyway. Good times, good times. But today is Jinjer Day. I've been waiting for this for a year. Few days over a year. It's Jinjer Day. Now, we're going to the meet and greet at 4 o'clock at the House of Blues in New Orleans. Hopefully, I'll get this thing signed. It'll go right up here on the wall. Once we clear some of this mess out, we're going to have a wall of bands. And the first one was Lilac. The second one will definitely be Jinjer. Okay, so let's talk about why. Well, a lot of you know that the first video that I did, when I tried to do videos to react to, I did a band called Killswitch Engage. I did two of theirs, Holy Diver and The Signal Fire. But I knew who Killswitch Engage were, and that's fine. But someone said, you know, what if you did bands you've never heard of? And I went, that's a great idea. That I should do that for my channel. And they're like, dude, do your whole channel as bands you don't know, because there's a lot of bands you don't know about, and we're going to help you find them. And I'm like, great, who should I do first? Jinjer. And I went, what? They're like, yep, do Jinjer first. And I was like, okay, which one should I do? Well, you got to do Pisces because that's the one everyone does. And I was like, okay, so I did that one. And everyone has seen the Pisces reaction and went, you have no idea, dude. You have no idea. And I was like, apparently I don't. And they were like, and I was like, which one should be the next one that I do? And they said, well, you got to go, you have to do who's going to be the one. If you have doubts as to Tatiana's realness and of her voice, to make sure it's not a microphone or studio trick, which, by the way, it's not. I think we all know that by now. And if you want to know what this band can do live as a three-piece sounding so full, you got to check out them live. And they already have a few live ones. I said, well, which one should I do? And they said, who's going to be the one? So I did that one. That changed my entire channel forever. It was the second video I ever reacted to. It was a year ago. And a year to the day that video, well, a year to, I was going to say a day, but it's actually a year and a few days after. So it's a little over a year, about a week. I did this reaction and I said, man, if they ever come to town, I'm going to be there. Well, guess what I'm doing today? Okay. So to commemorate that, rather than doing some new reaction to a song that's new and everyone knows, or a song that I don't know, I thought, let's go back in time. You're going to see a very young Old School who has no idea what he's doing, having minimal of setup. In fact, the whole video is in 720 instead of 1080 because I didn't have the equipment back then. I was just shoestringing it along. So let's check out my reaction. Let's go back in time and see my reaction to the first time I ever saw Jinjer play a live song on a live video. My name is Old School Nerd. Today is Jinjer Day, and I'm going to be at the meet and greet at 4 o'clock. I got flutters. I gotta be honest with you. I'm a little nervous, and I'm not nervous about meeting Tatiana because, you know, I'm not. But Eugene's got me all twisted up, man. There's something about Eugene's play style just freaks me out, and I love it. So here we go. Let's go back in time. Let's watch a very young Old School do what I hoped I knew what I was doing, and I didn't. But let's give it a shot. Let's go.
Okay. Fourth reaction. This is my fourth reaction to metal music. Okay. Sorry. Modern metal music. My name is OldSkuleNerd. Hi. I've reacted to Killswitch Engage doing Holy Diver, which is my first one. Then I reacted to Signal Fire from Killswitch Engage, which was their original one that I really liked. I enjoyed that. My last reaction was to a band called Jinjer, Pisces, and I messed up. The name is Tatiana, not Tiana. It's Tatiana. And that blew me away because I felt like she was the equivalent in metal music to Mariah Carey in soul music. Like Mariah Carey does regular singing, and she does that whistle note that's ridiculously high, but then can come back down to her soulful voice. This woman, Tatiana, does the same thing, but to the low register growls. She can sing soulful and beautiful and soft, and then dump, and then come back without any damage to her voice, which I'm still trying to understand it. Reacted to that video. The band they sound amazing in the studio. I immediately called my friend and said, listen, before I react to the next song on the list that you gave me, which was another song by this band, I said, listen, is that really her voice? He goes, that's why I gave you this one, because this one is from a live show. And I went, perfect. Because I'm sorry, you can do anything in the world in the studio. Hell, Warrant sound good in the studio, but everyone knows Warrant live was horrible. Sorry, rest in peace to the lead singer, but if you lived in the 80s and the early 90s, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because Warrant was a hair metal band that had these songs in the studio that were amazing or sounded pretty good, and then they go on the MTV Movie Awards and sound like crap. Anyway, I digress. So, as I said, I'm an old school guy. Loved metal in the 80s. Grunge music ruined it for me. Left heavy metal, went to some classic stuff, some funk, Motown, folk music. And my friend of mine was like, dude, you got to check out metal music now because it is 31 Baskin-Robbins flavors of metal of all kinds of genres and styles and different ideas. And it's not all thrash and speed metal. There's some really awesome stuff out there. And I was like, well, show me what you're talking about. And he's like, here you go, here's a list. This is my fourth and final reaction that he's given me. After this, it's all on all of you. Got to put some recommendations in the comments because I won't know where to go from here. Likewise, please subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, send me some love. Hey, and you know what? If you don't like my reactions and you think I'm full of crap, that's fine. I accept it. I'm old. I understand. I have a 16-year-old daughter that looks and rolls her eyes at me every time I open my mouth. She ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Okay, this one is live. Looking at a stage, looking at a crowd. Can't fake it now. It can't be a studio. If she is the metal Mariah Carey in reverse, this is gonna prove it. This one is called Jinjer. Who's gonna be the one? I'm looking at the drummer, don't have his name yet. I'm pretty sure it's like Ivan or something. He's Ukrainian. But still got his set kind of low ride, kind of like a jazz style, which I dig. Bass player of this band, dude can play the bass. Very rhythmic. He doesn't just play solid notes. He walks around that fretboard. Guitarist for
Jesus, do I ever stop eating food? See, I don't do that anymore. So there's a lot of things that I don't do anymore that I did at the beginning. And the reason why I'm eating right here is because I'm nervous as hell because I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm worried that I'm going to suck. By the way, it's true. I do suck.
Three-piece metal band. Very good. I haven't heard a guitar solo yet, but they may not do that. I mean, they may not be that kind of band, and that's fine. Totally cool with that. It's their style. All right, everybody. This is Who's Going to Be the One by Jinjer. Pretty excited for this. So let's go full screen on this. Jinjer, Who's Going to Be the One? Napalm Records. The link to this video is going to be in the description. please check them out. I'm not trying to steal their content. I'm just trying to react to their amazing stuff because I'm telling you, first song blew me away. I want to see one that's just as good. And my friend says this shows every piece of this band's amazingness, from metal to vocals, stuff you're not even going to expect, which I'm like, going to expect. You hear the woman's voice on the first one? I'm already knowing not to know what to expect. Already been surprised by this band. See if they do it again. Old School Nerd, Jinjer, who's going to be the one live. I love live music. Okay, two things. Whoever's recording this, I got the recording sound really good. It's very balanced. Normally when you do live recordings, it's kind of distorted and overly bass and you can't hear anything with clarity. They're doing a really good job of this. Also, the bass player, yeah, you heard that? I mean, he's going to play. He's going to throw down some stuff. I have it frozen. She's sitting right here. And I guess she's just waiting for her cue or something, but she's just hanging out next to this drum set. Like, I'm just hanging out. Drum player. Love the set. Love the cymbal setup. Tom and Jerry t-shirt. Nice. Wow. The groove. That's some groove, man. They have a groove to them. They're not just metal. They're... Oh, my God. Ooh. What the... Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to pause it, but... So Tatiana, her name is Tatiana. She comes out. Hey, come on. She runs up there. Hey. Jumps up on the box. Yells to the crowd. And sounds like she's 15. And then, after you hear her screaming to the crowd in that really high, cute little girl voice, then you see this badass looking at you like, really? Please don't piss her off. I bet you she walks in places and people talk to her and they say things and they don't realize that if you piss her off, yeah, I wouldn't want to piss her off. Here we go. Let's get back to it because that made me laugh a little bit. Oh my God. That groove. Whoa. Oh, whoa, okay. 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 It's real. That's really her voice. You can hear the echo of the PA. Okay. If that voice was just a recorded voice, you wouldn't hear her monitor being echoed in the PA to the crowd, the PA crowd. You can hear the echoance of it. That's really her voice. Two, the drummer, bass player, guitarist. I don't know if this is metal, but if it is, metal's amazing because that's not just nah. Like I told you, I don't like that nah stuff. This has a groove to it. It's almost funk in a way, just the way they're walking The bass player's walking through the scales, through syncopated notes. The drummer's in the pocket with him, doing little fills here and there, accenting everything she does. So when she's giving that guttural push, it's in your face. It's accentuating everything she does. And I'm hearing every word she's saying, and I'm understanding every word she's saying. And by the way, if you want to know who's going to be the one, it's probably going to be her. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, not pissing her off. In your face. Ooh, get up. He is just flipping through that bass, man. Ooh, that groove. Look, she's dancing. She's getting in. Oh, look at that smile. She's pumped. I love bands where they have as much fun doing their performance as the people out there doing. She's grooving to it. Oh my God. Okay, all questions as to if it's her, if she has the ability, were just answered, because not only did she jump up back to her soulful, full chest voice, but she did it without any effort, dumped back into the guttural, came back out, soft, clear, precise, no cracks in her voice, and now she's back in the push, and I'm just like, it's a badass singer. Period. I mean, there's a reason why everybody reacts to their videos, apparently. And I'm now one of them, because that is live. You can't. Damn. Uh-oh.
That's way down there.
God. Oh yeah, she's getting aggressive. Smile. Oh my God. So guttural. It's in your face. Why is the bass player dancing? Oh my God. Does she side Moonlight as Gwen Stefani's doppelganger dark sister? What's up with the reggae? That reggae just pop 3 count drop? Oh my. Wow. Okay, hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great picture to stop on. Okay. When I said these guys were musically proficient, that's how you can tell. They went from metal pushing groove to this light, I mean, deep swing reggae style, this tropical Caribbean style. And it was the same technically because the groove is still there. It's just lighter. But I'm just realizing that the song had that dun 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 dun, and it was just dun 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 dun. If you take all of that guttural metal crack out of it's very reggae feeling. It's got that swing to it, and then they go off and play it. The bass player's still tapping and just fluttering through, and it's a groove. I don't know if they're metal. They're more metal than what I'm used to, but I can tell you this. Is there anything this band can't do? And is there more to prove it? Wow. Anyway, okay. I need comments, everybody. That was reaction number 4. That's all I got. That's the only 4 that's the only friend my friend gave me to do. And I want a lot more. Feed me, please. Comment in the comment section. Whether it's good, bad, or ugly, I'm still going to love you for it. You're giving me, hey, whether you give me a bad comment or a good comment, I'm sorry. It's a comment. I appreciate
it. So that was just me not knowing what to say after it because I was kind of flabbergasted. It was kind of, at the end of that song, I realized that I was in this. I mean, for all the bands that I've listened to in the last year, Jinjer's probably the one that made who's going to be the one. Jinjer was probably the one that made me realize that there's a whole new world to metal music now, and I need to get in on it. And because of that one reaction, these 2 reactions like that, I realized I was in for something completely different. So to Jinjer and all the bands that I've listened to this last year, thank you so much. Today is Jinjer Day. I'm heading to New Orleans, and I'm going to be there. I'm going to knuckle bump some Ukrainians. Going to throw myself around in the pit in the middle of the House of Blues. And hey, look for this stupid blue t-shirt and goofy guy with a beard on if they do the band picture at the end of the show. If you see me, you see me. If you don't, it's because I got the crap beat out of me in the mosh pit and I'm hiding in the back, which could very well happen because I'm weak like that. All right. My name is Old School Nerd. That was my reaction to the first time I ever saw Jinjer, a video of them playing live, and it blew my mind. They put me on this crazy journey to find amazing music, and I'm so excited for it. We'll see you tonight. I will have updates later. Are you ready? I know I am ready. Hey, if you appreciated what I just did,
and put a like.
And as always, to every one of you out there, I just want to tell you.
Muchas fucking gracias.
Well, I didn't tell you, but Goodyear did. So, kind of the same. They're from France, and I'm sort of French.